God knows I am reincarnated. I was stargazing. Life goes on. I need all my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli. High key, keep a horn on me. That can my seat. IP ownership. The blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off at my feet. Nigga couldn't try me in a tri-state. Buddy pass, bet I give him splash till he hydrated. Bounce out, know he spook town, eyes dilated. I got the money and the power, both jobs. I feel good, get the fuck out my fire. Good, but she don't got no ties. I walk in, walk out. Got friends, I got foes, but they all sitting ducks. Hit his turf and get cracking, but it ain't deep enough. Fuck a there you go, beady mark. Falling from a money tree and it growth. The munch. Spit a loogie at the camera, speed it off. Yes, us. Ain't no way. Squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up. Hold up, hold up. Why you talk, baby? Spices, spices. Send us up, send us up. Squad trace, squad trace. Speed on gas, speed on gas. Speed 5, speed 5. Silent in the tub, silent in the tub. Thunk, 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 baby, rockin' it. Quid pro quo, what you want, cause I'm watching it. Work on the flow, let me know if you clocking it. Brody won't go, but I know that he popping it. It was wolf tickets on sale till I silenced it. Pipe down, young, these some whole other politics. Bitch with him and some bitch in him, that's a lot of bitch. Don't hit him, he got kids with him, my apologies. Ghetto child, here was Blackie Mouse with the Smirnoff. High, we outside, boy, they about to kill him off. Blacks on blacks, it's a fact, this a brick or all. Tell me why the fuck you niggas rap if it's fictional. Tell me why the fuck you niggas fed if you criminal. A-Dot, can I get a drop? I'm like, nigga, nah. H-Boom Coon from the west side to Senegal. It's a full moon, let the wolves out, I've been a dog. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walk in, walk out with the size. Man, don't let me know what the price. Squabble up, 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 squabble up.
Hello, happy Sunday. What's up, bitches? Hi, babe. How's it going, Chris? I'm so glad you're here because I heard we got mentioned yesterday in someone's dirty ass live stream. So I figured we'd carry on Shut Up Saturday with Shut Up Sunday. So just give me a second here. But Miss Savage went live was yesterday and decided that she had, what's new? She's dragging Jules, and I'm just like, what's new? You know what I mean? And it's funny because it's like you literally have Jen's back. And the only reason that people know this story that I'm about to tell after we listen to your dirty ass speak on me, because I had nothing better to do. And someone's like, did you know Savage mentioned you? And I was like, where? And they're like, I don't know where. It was like in the middle. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Hey, Jules. I'm like in the middle. Thank God it wasn't in the middle. It was like, let's see how far. It didn't take me long. I only had to watch like 20 minutes. Thank God. And in that 20 minutes, I'm just like, talk about obsessed, bro. You talk about, she literally says, how is Bambi obsessed with you? Bro, I don't know how this selective memory and this like fucking like half-witted, like, man, when you find out that the general population is like got a low IQ, it makes everything a lot easier. In fact, that she has the audacity to say that you're not creative, Jules, compared to Jen's fucking child's play plates or whatever the fuck she's painting. Not to be rude, but you making whole ass resin ashtrays with your logo in it and shit. Like you do very, very creative things. You're the first one that had any sort of like I had like thumbnails and I had like somewhat overlays, but like you really went to town with the overlays. You know what I mean? Everyone else's overlays that are all like flashy and shit and have, I don't know, a dancing avatar are just fucking poser ass versions of you. So how the fuck are you not creative? That's like saying that like, I don't know, that I'm not a bitch. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, right. Just as obsessed as, so let's just listen to what she has to say about me first and foremost, and then because I
Like
don't,
he's
unlike most, I don't have to like really play her entire live. I can just go off memory because she talks about you all the time. Um, but anyways, let's listen. This is
related
around.
to her.
Let me close this.
And where did she meet him?
Oh, here we go.
The internet. Here comes the bug. You know, that some stranger you met on the internet and home with your kids and this and that. And did you say that to your big racist friend, Emzilla?
My big racist ass. Sweetheart, I'm pretty sure my ass is smaller than you, saggy face. Jelly face too. My big racist ass. How about your big ass covered in dingleberries? How about that? Actually, to answer your question, yeah, she did. I think she has said more than enough times. Jules has said very many times that she is all for in real life relationships. She doesn't do the internet and she doesn't really understand it, but she's all for love and all that stuff. So the fuck? Clearly you don't watch the bitch, you just hate her. And I say bitch lovingly, Jules, but clearly you don't love her, like actually watch her, because if you watched her, you would know that she has time and time again. And Savage, you called a black man Uncle Tom. Okay, that's some deep-seated racism. That's some old lady racism too. What you calling Perry, right? It was Perry, Uncle Tom. Is that the equivalent of me describing someone as dark because they have dark skin? And maybe you don't have the ability to see skin colors, savage, sewage. I like that. Sewage, not savage, sewage. Let's take a look at my Instagram really quick. Share tab instead. What the fuck? How the fuck do we look related? Unless y'all are saying that I've got dark, beautiful skin, then I guess that whole like you're a white girl argument goes out the door, right? Y'all are fucking dumb as nails. And you say the stupidest, most angry mobbish bullshit that really isn't, like, I don't give a fuck what any of you low lives think about me. Savage, you are the last person I care what your opinion is of me. And you're the last person that should be calling me a racist. Straight up. Thank you, Jules, for reminding me of that. We're going to keep that up. Oops. Hold on. Let's see. Is it true that you were in an extra in a Mucinex commercial? No. That's weird. Like, no. No. Wrong person. Anyways, old drunk women act like they are in their 20s is not attractive. Oh, yeah. Before we continue in mine, it's funny because she talks about you not having IRL friends. Says the woman that hangs out in her sister's basement or garage. I think it's a garage. Which, I mean, what IRL friends do you have besides your family? I'll wait, because I haven't seen you go live with any. Yes, so you can apologize for calling someone Uncle Tom, which is highly offensive, and I describe someone's skin as being dark, and I'm super racist. Or I said the N-word back like 4 years ago to someone who's passed away, and I had more couth about his passing than people that pretended to be his friends. Anyways, I really don't care. Or you can base it off of what Titty Lynn said, or me saying that I don't want to have to tattoo my eyebrows on like Penelope if that's considered racist. But anything I've said privately, I mean, should we really get into this? I mean, Jen called Clint the N-word. Do we need to list out everyone's faux pas? Really? Anyways, let's move past that and listen to what else she has to say.
Because did she not just do that with the dude that looks like he's related to her?
Well, again, I don't know what's wrong with your eyes besides they look like Wendy Williams, but Rodney Dangerfield, who yeah. I remember coming into one of your live streams and actually going in your chat and laughing. And like you're all like, hi, Amesy. I was like, I don't know. When I wasn't friends with Jules like last year, pathetic ass bitches only like each other when you have a common hate boner for people. I actually like people that have kind of same sort of mindsets as me, and Jules doesn't follow the crowd like a sheeple. So that is where I support Jules. Like, and that's pretty much it. At the same point, I am my own person. And you so did a live to celebrate her fucking bad day. And doesn't matter if she left the house or not. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? So it only matters if you're suicidal if you leave the house and actually, or it only matters if you're suicidal if you actually cut your wrists. Because that's what you're basically saying. You uncouth old dirty butt bitch.
And where did she meet him?
The internet.
The interwebs. Did you have
the internet? The interwebs is something else you half wit. So let me explain the difference between me and Chris's meeting. Number one, we didn't meet around a holiday season where you should be spending time with your family. Number two, I've known Chris for over a year prior to him coming to my house. Number three, we hung out for a week alone 4 years ago. Oh, who are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have evidence of it? Put it up, lying ass bitch. Shouldn't you like be tending to your farm, fat ass? Fat bottom girl? Thunder thighs? I can only assume it's one of you. And I don't give a fuck if I said it 2 times yesterday. And I don't give a fuck. We're not going to sit here and split hairs. Someone calling someone an Uncle Tom is the same thing as someone calling someone the N-word. So it don't matter if it was 10 years ago or yesterday. For her or me, motherfucker. There's that. See, the difference between me and other people is I don't sit here and go like, I'm sorry, you should forgive me. I'm going to lick your taint and make everyone like me. And I'm going to tag Jules so that everyone watches my channel because no one will watch it otherwise. Kyra. That's supposed to be Kyra. Chris is probably like, what? Because I was like, that's a weird way. I was like, Chris is telling her just currently putting her hands on Clay. Are we surprised? Are we surprised? Okay, let's finish this trash bag and then we'll get into my theories of that because I'm pretty sure everyone is just hanging around her so that they hopes that Clint reaches out to them and gives them the tapes. Come on now. You probably got whacked for that one.
Have all that advice for your friend AMC?
Yes,
I know
she did.
Secret.
Yeah, she did. Multiple times. Now, let's talk about you driving down to Tyrese's and him pity fucking you in the morning and then sending you on your way and then telling everyone about your dingleberries, nasty ass hoe. Didn't you meet him on the internet? You know the difference between Tyrese, Chris, and Ruski? Tyrese and Chris never had anyone going on lives saying that he threatened to beat their ass and they're a female. Tyrese and Chris never threatened a woman on live. They never screamed like to the point where their crooked ass eyes went straight. And on that note, neither of them had Whitaker Ruski crazy eyes. So there's that. I don't think that me meeting with Chris or even you meeting with Tyrese is on the same level as someone bringing Ruski into their home. But you can hate Mob and Monger all you want for Bambi and every other dimwit. Okay? Go for that. You know, maybe you should have warned her. Since you've already done it, why are you worried about if Jules warned me? Why didn't you warn Bambi? Downtown. Oh yes, and you went after Matt Beyer too, and you made up a story that he put him on his couch. Put me on his couch. No, his dog slept on his couch. My boyfriend's in here, so Dingleberry's an ass licking. Hey, Sessa, how are you doing? I know you came in earlier. Good to see you. Dude, homie said that she had fucking dingleberries. And bitch had, dude, and Jugs went to her house. Okay, and if you know who Jugs is, you guys don't. But let's just say that Jugs is very hood. Jugs is very down to earth. Homely, ghetto, you could say, in the best ways or the worst of ways. And she went to Savage's house and couldn't even stay there because of how filthy it is. And she lives in the hood of, like, where did she live? I don't know, but in the hood on the East Coast. Okay, I mean, like, they got dead bodies every week on her street, and she couldn't stay in that house because all the dog shit laying around. Okay. You shouldn't even be holding anyone's ass to the fire, Jules or anyone's. You should have never held Jen's ass to the fire. You were all of a crazy ass bully, driving around her town, going to people's fucking houses in her state. You're a psychopath. You are the original Bambi, Savage. You're the original Bambi. You're the one that goes to people's areas and makes them uncomfortable. And threatens to over and over and over again. You and your in real life friend sister. Plain old trick. Amen. So you may not want to keep mentioning my racist ass. Hold on, I just remember. I thought I heard my kids screaming. Oh, it's a baby outside. I was like, I just realized my kids aren't here. Like, they're with their dad. They just left with them. So I was like, wait, where's that screaming coming from? Whew, that made me feel weird. Like, in my stomach, I was like, oh. Like, Jugs has seen some shit. For her to check into a hotel says a lot. Thank you, Clark Kent. I wasn't trying to diss her or not diss her. I was just trying to say, like, even my ass, like, I've stayed in some dirty ass places. Your house got dog shit all over it. You're gonna smoke a cigarette outside. Sorry, I started taking Ozempic again, and I've been like, yeah, we're gonna do another month and a half or 2 months of it, and then I think I'm gonna be done with it for a while. I have said racist things. I'll admit that, but I'm not a racist. You can call me a racist. I don't really fucking care. Like, you know, I could care less what some old bitch in fucking Detroit thinks of me. And I don't see why anyone would. Have a great day, Sessa. The spy birds are back. Oh, they're so cute. They're sleeping up there. Oh. Jesus. That's horrible. And he did, didn't he? Right? I think I just made myself sick. I'm like, I need to take a moment. Fuck, man. Let's just keep listening to this broad for a second.
And she's trying to poke people because she's realizing nobody gives a fuck what you have to say anymore, Bug.
Then why are you talking about it? The fuck? Everyone's gone live yesterday like, Jules, you shouldn't say this. Jules, you shouldn't say that. Jules, have the audacity. Jules. We don't care what you say. Okay. Actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. Okay, my dear. All these women with no relationships with their grown-ass kids. It's so sad. Or maybe they do. I don't know. All I knew is, you know what?
Hey, Kendra, long time no see. That her take.
If the shit bag ain't in the right shit hole, I don't know who is. Hey, Kendra. Thought you were rising above. I guess the smell of shit attracts shitty people. What did you say, Chris? Birds of a shit feather flock together. Rest in peace, Leahy. If you know, you know. Sewer Berries obviously cares. This is my brother boyfriend, Savage Chris. Hi. Who I allegedly called the N-word back in September, but we look like siblings. Someone needs to tell Wendy Williams over there that her eyes need to get checked because they bulging out and they ain't doing so well. Itchy Scratchy's back on the streets. Here's a racist comment about a white person. She's so white, she's see-through. Can you be racist against white people? I don't think you can, right? Oh, but everyone's going to say you can now. I was recommended to your channel from a dear friend. Welcome. Good to see you. Jason, nice to have you. I want Savage to stand the fuck up and stop hiding behind your drunk sister. Show us the rest of those jiggles. Oh, I noticed that. I mean, honestly, can we just right? Someone's interested. I mean, I could say something really fucking Amesy beloved but I'm not. I'll refrain. The dubs are going crazy. Oh, shit. I feel like Jules, I gotta play a song now. Hold on. And I also need to put some ice in my water. Was I in a Mucinex commercial? Is that because I was stuffed up and I'm getting over a cold? That's weird. That's a weird one. But really, I don't understand. Everyone talks about how much they hate Jules and they don't like her and she's so relevant. But you're really, really always talking about her. The fucking Bambi always talks about her every day about shit that is not even relative. Of course, Jules is going to want to know where she's going around and spreading her lies. Okay, don't be like me and allow people like Terry Lynn to go around for a year making up lies. And okay, this bird is on the fucking thing looking, hi, do you want some food or what's going on? Hello? I'm my ADHD. I'm like, bird, don't fly into my window. I just feel like it's gonna like straight into the window and I don't need to deal with that right now. Anyways, let me go back to her really quick talking about Jules in the beginning.
None other than
Is that her? That's weird. I was gonna play Prince. Was that
Hello, my
Prince?
beetle. God, I only remembered that because Genevieve was promoting that, which I didn't even. Genevieve was promoting that, which I didn't even.
So they're talking about January 9th when she went live, and like, oh my god. This is what I'm talking about. Like, you can't take accountability for holding a celebratory live basically around Jules' dark day. You can't even have the accountability. Like, when I do something horrible or say something horrible, like, no, Shanna, you're not blocked. Good to see you. Why would you be blocked? Hell no. It's a lovebird. The doves. I sent the bird. Dude, they're like trying to get in my house. What's going on? Or they're trying to get inside. It's not even cold today. It's like 66 degrees. And the doves are confused. Anyways, I just got totally distracted. But yeah. I mean, she had Bambi in the chat like saying happy January 9th and shit. Like, come on. Jesus, like, that's what I was saying. When I do shitty things, at least I do it with my whole ass chest. I don't sit here and be like, oh no, I was just doing a random live and it just happened to me on that day. And everyone happened to be like talking about it, you know, saying, you know, at least Bambi was. And, you know, people were like, hey, Bambi.
Decide to play that song. Didn't even dawn on me that January.
I don't even know what song she played because frankly, I didn't watch that much of it. But for real,
9th was the day I was actually doing my stream bug, because you know I have a whole fucking life. But someone sent me a DM and they said, oh, I know that you know it's January 9th. So I decided
someone who has a whole fucking life doesn't pay $100 a month for StreamYard and an avatar and whatever the fuck else you say you pay for your streaming. Like, that's why you guys are just like the majority of y'all, even Savage, you're just like pay to play streamers. Like, you're not putting any creativity in it. I'm doing that right now when I use my my non-pay to play fucking apps. They don't work correctly. I need to get a new video card. But you're not very creative or original. And you don't really have a big life if you're paying that much for streaming stuff. I don't pay a cent because I don't make anything on here. I'm not going to put money into something I'm not making money out of. I used to, but you know, I realized it was a waste of money basically. And the StreamYard hike was just way too much. Hell no. I ain't paying $40 a month for that. For what? And I don't go live very often either anymore. If you don't live in a month, what in the world? Like, I don't know. This is the difference between people who never mind.
To play that song because despite the little
her songs are boring. So what song did she play?
The multiple stories you have told. Didn't you get mad at Christine for?
Oh wait, hold on. This is where. So the multiple stories that she's told her friends about wanting to ask, like wanting trigger warning, but having dark thoughts because it doesn't even fucking matter, man. Like, the fact that you guys still talk about this, like you're talking about someone going down to the market and like running into a friend is weird. Like, you have been seriously detached from the internet or from reality when you come to the internet, that you just are like, let me sit here and just keep talking about someone being suicidal. I'm just gonna say it. Fuck S. Fuck those shit. Like, you're making fun of someone being suicidal. And y'all sit here and say, oh my God, Amy made fun of Kendra. I didn't go live and say like what Kendra did was not real, that she wasn't suicidal. I didn't say that. I just said that she wasn't going to do it on a live because that was being dramatic. That's what I said. Okay, if I heard through the grapevine that Kendra was alone in her house and not live and suicidal, do you think I would be live saying, well, she didn't do it? No. It's funny. Rules for me, rules for the bee, but not for all of y'all. That's, you know, that's the thing that separates me and Jules and y'all. Thank you, Rabbit. Get on whose will. Hey, Drazo. I said, hey. She's such a busy person, but she has a whole ass professional life, y'all. And maybe Al Zook Yadik because they're a bitch ass hoe like you. Bitch ass hoes get what they deserve. It does have nice aesthetics. I like it, but I think I had too much going on because it was just like not working right at all. I need to use the mobile one works really good. I used to use that, but I don't know if it's my computer or my internet. Something needs to be updated.
It wasn't a real attempt. You never left the house. Matter of fact, didn't you get mad at Christine for doing a well check on you and your ass having to get toted off somewhere because you were being a whole spoiled brat?
You don't get, she just said that she got taken in after someone did a wellness check on her to a mental hospital because she was being a spoiled brat. And y'all are sitting here supporting this shit. But I'm a scumbag. Now, the difference between me and Savage is that I don't stink and I admit that I'm a scumbag. You know what? If you like to hang around with lies and bullshit and fake shit and people who think, oh, the 75-year-old man Will, who Savage slept with for $15. Tea? I'm like, tea, ew. Is that what she was doing while she was off the internet? Getting her bag? $15. That's, I don't want to barely buy you a pack of cigarettes nowadays. Bro, you call $2 Jules, $15 Savage. I'm just saying. And guess what? One of those is true, one of those isn't. I'm sorry. Thank you. I do smell good. I didn't have dog shit around my house, did I? My dog smelled good. And ew, Lola. No dingleberries. No regret the next day. Ruski will shacked up with Savage by Tuesday. I'm starting to worry about Ruski. The fact that he hasn't come forward. Has anyone heard from him? Okay. Because I don't know if anyone watched Rochelle yesterday, and I really don't want to, for Chris's own trigger reasons, I don't want to play her live, and I could barely watch it. I could barely watch it. But someone was like, Bambi admitted that Ruski didn't hit her, that he just grabbed her arm. And I was like, I told you. Sitting here saying he put bruises on me, and you're like, well, he didn't put his hands on me. He just grabbed his arm. So what are you warning the internet about? And he stole your meds? Okay. Sure, Jan. Sure. Why don't you post the police report? Did you not file one? You didn't file a police report on that either? Okay. And people wonder why Jules, everyone should be questioning Bambi, but you know what? Y'all, birds of a shit feather, flock together. Yeah. Hashtag free Ruski. And you could look at it that as like hashtag free Ruski, like he's somewhere locked up, or hashtag free Ruski, like that free Clint account when Clint was in jail, and everyone was like, he's free now because he's in jail from Jen. Either way, free Ruski. Oh, I love Huntsville. Have a great one. Love you, girl. See you soon. It's been a minute. Ruski ran away from home. Take care. So I just find the audacity of these people thinking that they're any better than anyone else or that they matter any more than anyone else. But really, like, y'all really think you're better human beings? Let's just keep listening, because the first 20 minutes is all I really want to listen to.
Because you didn't want to be exposed for all the fuck shit you were doing to a woman that just lost her son. So just
I don't know what
stop
she's
it.
talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I would guess because she's doing stuff to D. Is that what she's saying? Didn't it come out that that wasn't you, though? I don't remember. I have no idea what she's talking about. We're going to fast forward. This is such old bullshit that you're bringing up, Savage. It's like, what? Like, have you not heard that since then D has even apologized to Jules? Like, catch up, old lady.
And I seen some people came in. Let me pause and say hello. Hello, Babs Bunny. Alice, girl, thinks about you like that. Not one single person thinks about you like that. So anyhow, she is ridiculous. Girl, nobody thinks about you like that. Not one single person thinks about you like that.
Thinks about Jules like what? I'm confused. All you do is talk about her and everyone else. When Ruski gets out of the dungeon, we should get him a GPS so he can navigate the cornfield and an eye stabilizer. Hey, maybe him and Savage could shack up and they could share the eye stabilizer. Because when I say she has Wendy Williams eyes, I mean, even the Avatar is proving it. She has Rodney Dangerfield eyes. Like, she looks like Rodney Dangerfield. If you don't know who Rodney Dangerfield is, please take a moment to Google it.
I'd venture to say not even your family thinks of you like that. But I don't want to talk on your family. They didn't do fuck all.
But you just did. You just brought up her family. I wonder how many more times she does it. It might trigger me into saying something about brother fucking.
I didn't choose you. You know, you guys remember when you were kids and you were told you could pick your friends, but you can't pick your family? Just saying.
What the fuck? Oh, that's strike 2. Strike 3 is going to make me sound worse than Siwa.
Jules can pick on Jen's mental health and her crafting, but no one can mention her bees. Right, Ghostface. First of all,
she didn't make the bees. She bought the bees and put them on her wall. Okay, and that's more creative than I am. I got like one picture, one and most of it's decorated by my child, but you know, Hey, I have a cup that says "Be kind" and it has a bee on it, and it's from Dollar Tree. Am I juvenile? I bought it because I was like, oh, it has a bee.
At least Jen can, cam the fuck up with her real face.
Ha!
Yeah, I use
what? If you don't think she's got that smoothing feature on all the fucking way, you are highly confused. Y'all got jelly faces, including Jen. Talk about turkey necks. Jesus fuck Christ, the smoothing feature don't work on that though, does it?
Usually do when I'm in the garage. I don't do it. I pay fucking $10 a month for this dumbass avatar. Y'all, it dawned on me. I'm gonna get back to her, but I squirrel. It dawned on me like last night. I done paid $45 for StreamYard, $13 for Canva, $10 for this dumbass avatar, and I ain't done fuck all month. I've done like.
But I got a life, y'all. I got a life, but I put all this money into something that's irrelevant and not worth it, and I probably make like $20 a month, maybe more, because I have a bunch of pathetic ass people who like to pay me for my hate speech and my hate jargon of the same person over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. At least yesterday I talked about Jen, and today I'm talking about you. Says the woman who harassed Jen and drove into her town, and her sister came to her city, and all these things, and like mentally fucked with Jen long before fucking Jules ever did. So if you want to blame anyone for Jen's mental health issues, let's start with Savage. Okay? Because that's where it all fell apart, was her shitty ass being a horrible friend to Jen and not being there for her friend and throwing her to the curb for Jugs. You want to bring up the past, bring it up correctly. Bring it all up.
Because a lot of you have paid for a membership for this month, and I ain't even been here. So I apologize. I'm going to try to pick up my shit on the interwebs, keep y'all entertained for a couple hours.
I have a suggestion. If you want to pay your members back, start an OnlyFans and drop down like you're getting your eagle on and show us that you don't have dingleberries, dirty ass.
A week, because
you want to make some money. That's what I would do. And you know, maybe you'll find an audience for them dingleberries. I don't know. There's a niche for everything, bitch.
You deserve that. Just saying. And I've heard.
No, it's totally sad fishing. I pay for this. I pay for that, and I didn't even. And I got all these people paying me, and I didn't even go live. I'm sorry. Back to Jules. But like. Meanwhile, your avatar is dressed like she's from 1996. And I don't know what the fuck. If you're paying $10 for that, everyone should have. You know what you. I could go outside and light a $10 bill on fire too and basically get the fucking same thing. Why are you paying for that? Like, what in. Did someone teach her? Why aren't you cammed up? Let's go back a few. Rewind. Why aren't you cam the fuck up, Jiggly? Puff, why? Why ain't you cammed up with your big old sweatshirt and your big old eyes? The fuck? You behind an avatar every time unless you're sitting with your sister. It's just like pot, kettle, black. Oh no. I don't mean a racist thing.
Bugaboo. Is there a reason? See, I have a theory. You know, she's not very brilliant, or creative. So maybe she doesn't.
She shows a video of Jules, of someone telling Jules at some point that their birthday is on Thursday, and she's like, "What day of the week is that?" I knew what Jules meant. She meant, "What date is that?" This broad's too stupid to like put to, like to, it's like autocorrect, bro, of the brain. We have ADHD. You sit here and squirrel. You don't have ADHD. You're just dumb, low IQ. Maybe you have ADHD, but you also have a low IQ.
Picks on Jen's crafts because she can't do them herself.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I have them on.
Clock at the house. She did it.
Rock was hand shaming me. So I backed way out. Here we go. See, they're green. They got to match the hoodie. Can you see them? Yeah. But Party Rock is.
So right now she's showing us that her green shoes match her
hiding
hoodie.
my hands.
And she's hiding her hands because someone made fun of them.
Oh, I missed you guys, Beetle.
So you're
you guys.
Self-conscious about your avatar's hands.
Yeah, Heidi. I have to guys, you just don't know. Thank you, Sally.
Okay, we're gonna fast forward a little bit.
And
money. Do your dance, bitch.
Jenny.
Come on.
All over the place because I'll just do another live. Scotland. Thank you. So bad. Boo, you don't have a soul.
By the way, if you're gonna still hold Jules accountable for calling your job, you need to hold Jen accountable, because none of us would have even come near that if it wasn't for Jen and her bullshit and her twisting of shit and her bad edited fucking footage and bullshit. And everything was Jen coming at Savage saying that you were the one that called. Look what Savage said. Look what she did. Here's her work. Here's her numbers. You can't blame or hold that against anyone else if you're not going to hold it against Jen. She started that shit. So I hope you don't hold that against me, and I hope you don't hold that against Jules, because it doesn't sound like you're holding it against Jen.
In order to feel bad, you would have to have one of those. So, no, that's not what, because there's not a fucking thing you do that isn't self serving. You did that so that Genevieve would feel like she owed you something. And it's
What is she talking about? I honestly, like, my brain kind of. So, are you saying that she allowed Jen around because she wanted Jen to owe her something?
saw that if Genevieve even typed the wrong word, you would snap on her. We all saw that. We all knew.
Why are all of you watching? You don't like her. Why do you watch her? See, I don't watch you. Someone mentioned that you mentioned me. That is why we are here. I don't go live and talk about any of you bitches unless you mention my name. And my boyfriend, especially.
That the most unhealthy place for her to be was linked up with you.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
okay. The most unhealthy place for Jen to be linked up with was Jules. Exactly. Same. Yep. Yeah. Well, you know what? To each their own. I'm not one who's going to sit. I don't even have monetization turned on. I think you can still super chat, but you know, why? Like, I just bought a new car, guys, after my car got totaled. Like, you want to hear some actual, like, fucking, like, shit that people. I just got my car totaled. Okay, hold on a second. I swear to God, I about fucking turn this shit on and embarrass that fucking lanky ass motherfucker. Fuck baby daddies. Motherfucker picked up his kids an hour ago. Or, yeah, 48 fucking minutes ago. And he's still chilling in my parking lot and brought something up. Like, I said, I'm going to be busy, bro. This is my apartment. Why you keep coming? He just uses his keys and walks right in. Like, that's only when you have my kids and I'm not here. Like, oh, anyways. Fucking. Topher hits women, really. What women did he hit? I'll wait. Why don't you look up court cases and maybe shut your fucking mouth? Idiot fucking bitches. Like, I swear, you guys are stupid. Do you think that Chris gives a fuck what any of you people think? Chris is the one that had his glasses broke and got scratched all the fuck up by his crazy drunk aunt. Okay? I was mad at Chris. And I also didn't know the full story because he was embarrassed. All right? If you need to know, you fucking nosy ass brown nosing bitches. All right? So if anyone's going to catch charges, it's not going to be him and the end of it. All right? I'll bet $1,000 on any of you broke ass hoes. I'll send you your money for your StreamYards. Anyways, Sorry for the interlude.
I'm just saying.
And honestly, I probably wouldn't have Snapchat that account if it didn't come in as a guy, because I just dealt with another guy. And so it's like, you get to get the smoke now. Bye. I hope mods are getting rid of these people. And we're not a safe space. So if you come in here saying some shit, expect to be blocked. And it's almost like I should just, like, you know what? Moving on. Where were these friends when Jen first came back? Oh, that's right. They were freezing her out and telling people basically to block her and all of the things. Right? Nosy brown-nosed bitches. I did. What I didn't know is that, we're not going to get into your personal shit. Like I said, you didn't tell me everything because you were embarrassed, and I get it, and I would be embarrassed too, and I wouldn't want to, So, and I'm embarrassed that I even brought it to the internet, but you know what? Me and Chris aren't embarrassed by, shit happens. So move on. Seems like the only people that get stuck on shit are people that have so much to do in their lives. So much to do. Anyways, I'm going to see, where are we at this? 11
And
minutes?
how dare you say that she was promoting a stream of mine when I was, quote unquote, mocking your S attempt.
No, you were celebrating it. You were celebrating her being suicidal. Okay? That's what you were doing. That's what you were doing. The people in your chat were doing it. If you weren't intentionally doing it, you allowed it in your chat, and you are responsible for what you allow in your chat. If I had a bunch of people come in here dropping the N-word and I didn't block them, but I never said the N-word, I'd still be called a racist. You guys have very, very loose ideals. When you have chaotic ideals like this, you lead very chaotic lives. You should all pick a lane and stay in it. If you're going to be a shitbag, stay a shitbag. Don't sit here and act like you have a high horse to ride on. Who are you, bug-eyed, to be fucking A, calling anyone a bug-eyed, B, giving anyone advice? You're a divorcee whose baby daddy had to pay for your house up until at least 2020, 2021. When my baby daddy left, he didn't pay for shit and still doesn't. I got off my ass and did it myself. Last thing I'm going to do is take money from some fucking dick.
She had
Let him run my life and tell me what's what. Yeah, right.
Shit, I didn't even know what the fuck I was going to stream about. Again, you're not that important. And, can we collectively just, oh my goodness, thank you so much. Don't say much. Almost got that one wrong. It's raining. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I don't watch her either, Heidi. I don't. I find her highly irritating. First of all, she plays the absolute fucking worst music in the world. So that is a deterrent.
Jules plays the worst music in the world. You pop and lock via an avatar, bro. Like, I hope your kids don't watch this. I hope their friends don't know about it. That's embarrassing as fuck, bro. It's like, she's just dancing in that avatar with like her big old hands and shit. What the fuck?
They're what exactly Ghostface? Also, she's one of those people that you just want to bitch slap and be like, there's something really fucking wrong with you. really fucking wrong with you? You live in misery, you fester in misery,
What the
and you
fuck?
project that into every single relationship, whether it be parasocial, I would say IRL, but you don't have any IRL friends.
Neither do you. You know, do you have lesbian ancestral relations with your IRL friend sister? Because it seems you're into like kinky, weird, like incest relationships. I'm right on the edge of saying something fucked.
Because never, not once, has the interwebs, since we've been unfortunately infected by you, and I say that in that.
Yes, because someone has a gun to her fucking head and everyone else's head. Like, I would like to know who this person is. It Ruski? Is Ruski the one running around putting guns to people's heads, making them watch people? Because no one's ever come to my house and said, "Turn on Savage, turn on Jules right now." That's never happened to me. If it's happened to you, please let me know. Um, right? I get that. I like Jules' choices of music because I grew up with aunts of the same age, and they were like my cool aunts, and so I grew up listening to Billy Idol and like all that shit. So, you know, my mom was a young mom and she was into that kind of music too, big into hair metal and shit. So, you know, and I was the type that I actually like appreciated the music my parents listened to. You know, because they listened to good music, um, for the most part. When you shatter Shania Twain, I mean, Shania Twain's still good. Don't get me wrong. You know, don't mention the brother. Thuggish drunk cat will come out. I I it's a thuggish druggish bone. She punched the phone. She pulled an Amzilla. It was like pop to that phone when fucking oh yeah, right? I feel like playing some music now. Hold on. And you're right. He does look good. Even 5 days ago, Billy Idol, it's a nice day to tour again. You said he was going on tour, and it's got him as he don't look bad as an older man. He still got it. Axl Rose wishes that he had that. He does not still got it. He was doing the cat right there. Did you see that? It's kind of small, but he was punching at the screen. Anyways. Herb Alpert and Tijuana Brass. That's how old I am. Oh, my grandma had like fucking. My grandma was into well, she was really my great grandma, but she was into real old country. Like, what's his name? Fuck. He had like a whole like. Oh man, it'll come to me eventually. Conway Twitty and shit. Like, I have an appreciation for Conway Twitty. Was I on mute? No, I was playing the music. Could you not hear the music? Damn it. If that's the case, here, let me unshare and then reshare. Stop sharing screen. I like old country. I like newer country too. There's like 90s country. Actually, I have appreciation for old country. During the 90s and like late 90s, early 2000s, like I did not like country. But now I'm like, listen to Brooks and Dunn and shit. Like, brings me back. Anyways, that's enough hate talk for today. It's just like this way, that way. Like, you're such a bad person. You know, everyone's been a bad person. And, you know, you should really know more about something before you just compare people. And it's like, it's funny that you like to bring me up, Savage. Her friend Amzilla, did you say anything to her? Well, you obviously don't watch Jules very often because, yeah, she did, to answer your question. And, you know, I knew Chris for a lot longer than Bambi knew Ruski. And I stayed at a hotel with him for almost a week prior to bringing him to my home. Okay. I would never bring him just around my kids. So Big Eyes made along with Loretta Lynn. Yes. Tight fitting jeans. She was diddy dum diddy do. I used to listen to that shit. It's like the oldies my dad used to play. That was probably because his mom listened to it. Hey, Lisa Ann, what's up? I bought a bunch of stuff from Dollar Tree. I bought like all new like organizational, like the little $5 ones. And I'm like, dude, this looks like something that you could buy from fucking like IKEA for like $20. I'm dead. I'm deceased. I need to make like a little short about it. But if you've been considering getting the little like metal cube organizer, it's amazing. 50-year-old kids. Yes. Yep. And I deserved a vacation. I hadn't had one in pretty much since. And even when I went up to New York, that was like what, for like a short weekend. Most of it was flying. So I needed the break. It was my birthday week. I deserved it. I wish we would have spent less time with other people, but whatever. We still had fun. Lisa Ann. So, I don't understand the hate the hate boner for Jules being so strong, and then everyone literally thinks that she doesn't have she's not going anywhere. Just like I'm never gonna go anywhere. I might take breaks, I might do content, I might change it up, but I'm never gonna leave. I was here before all of these bitches, and I'm gonna be here after. Bet. And when all the shit, what is it called? The shit birds leave the shit trees, Chris, and all the shit clears, and it's just me able to make content, or me and a few people that I get along with, like Jules and others that actually can do content. Then maybe I can focus on actual content, you know. When I have more time, of course, too. But me too. Hopefully it works out, babe. I've been grooving for 53 years. Woo woo. Came out grooving. They need someone to hate. It's weird. They need like there would be no numbers. There would be no views. There would be no nothing if they didn't have this collective group of people that all hate the same person. They've done it with how many of us? How many people have had it? It happened to me for a while, not nearly as long as it's happened to other people. Like Yates, it happened to him forever. There's still people to talk about him. Obviously, Jules now, and a handful of other people. Jen, obviously. You know, it's like you all get your turn in the dunce chair. But like Jules has been there for quite a while. And it's just getting to the point where it is very hypocritical. Very hypocritical. You know, people like Bambi have talked about Jules' ex relationship for how long now? So you think that the minute that Bambi goes live that she got her arms bruised up by being grabbed, by the way that she admitted on Rochelle's. So anyone saying that anyone's making fun of DV, not at all. But yeah, she was never alone with him, she said. He only gave her a bruise on her arm because he grabbed her. And you still shouldn't put hands on anyone. That's still considered, could be considered around your kids, and especially around the motherfucking holidays. And you know what? I'm sure a lot of people agree with that, but their hate boners are too big. Way, way too big. Hey, Sunflower Dragon, good to see you. Yep, there's no new drama, so they go back to the old BS. And again, they're all loving and fake friending Jen because they all just want to be there when it all comes crumbling down. And frankly, I've done that rodeo like twice. I don't really want to hear the new videos, the 2025 version of her beating Clint's ass. I really don't care for it. I don't care. I don't care. At this point, you like it, I love it. You know what I mean? So that's all I really have, guys. You guys have a great rest of your